shining garland. I wish only for the night of your locks and the light of your eyes.
Breit über mein Haupt dein schwarzes Haar, neigt zu mir dein Angesicht. Da strömt in die Seele so hell und klar mir deiner Licht. Ich will nicht droben der Sonne pragt, noch der Sterne leuchtenden Kranz. Ich will nur deiner Locken nach und deiner Blicke Glanz.
Do you need a drink of water? Yes, yes, by all means, drink water. Those are uncomfortable moments. Because
Yeah.
It's like you want to go, ah, and make the loudest noise, but you're trying to be professional. Okay. Shall we work, or do you want to try again?
I think I'd like to try again.
Breit über mein Haupt dein schwarzes Haar, neigt zu mir dein Angesicht. Da strömt in die Seele so hell und klar mir deiner Augenlicht. Ich will nicht droben der Sonne Pracht, noch der Sterne leuchtenden Kranz. Ich will nur deiner Locken nach und deiner Blicke Glanz.
Okay. So say acht.
Acht.
Right. And this goes just a refresher for everyone. If for the ich-laut and the auf-laut, especially if there is a final consonant that follows, say the ich-laut or the auf-laut in the space, then put the final consonant on. Acht. Because it's easy to sort of go ah, like you're chasing the T, and then it causes the auf-laut or the ich-laut to not sound. So it's really keeping those sounds connected but separate. Nacht.
Nacht.
Right, so that we don't go Nacht, straight to the T, Nacht. It's almost like there's a little bit of a wave there. I think the big thing is registration.
Hmm?
I feel like some of the things like Kranz
Hmm?
wants to get a little heavier and a little chestier.
Uh-huh.
So I think how it's that balance of starting from the place of inhalation, and that it's more about the flow and less about the
Yes.
percussion.
Ich will nicht droben in der Sonne
Okay, so right
graben.
there. Could I have a little more space? Like,
Ich will nicht droben der Sonne Pracht. Ich will nicht droben der Sonne Pracht. Noch der Sterne leuchtenden Kranz.
so that is the vowel to open on Kranz. Like what's causing that to want to pull down a little bit?
I think I was spreading it too much instead of
Okay.
going into the more open
Noch
resonance
der
stage.
Sterne.
Noch der Sterne.
Noch der Sterne. The,
Horizontal.
like the second line and the second change.
There it is.
Noch der Sterne leuchtenden Kranz.
Okay, so now go back to the
Noch der Sterne, noch der Sterne. Noch der Sterne leuchtenden Kranz. Ich will nur deiner Lockennacht und deine
now. You didn't take time.
Yep.
So
Ich will nur da.
it's suspended.
Ich will nur deiner Lockennacht und deiner Blicke Glanz
Okay.
und deiner
Larynx. It's almost sort of like, I used to say, there's a teacher, Inshi Bashar, who used to be a very famous Turkish teacher. She was at UMKC forever. She actually was the master teacher of regional maths not terribly long ago. But she used to have this thing which she would call like the, sort of, sounded like a gorilla, basically, but it was a hoot. And so basically what you would do is you would use it to help sort of like relax the larynx, get the larynx to go down. So it's just with a very open throat, and it's this very hollow sound, but it really keeps everything open and the larynx down, particularly like if you've been singing for a while. I did Don Giovanni with a couple of her singers, and in the finale of Act 1, all of the principals are in their capes and things, and they turn around upstage, and literally the three of them are going, you know, it's like the two sopranos and the baritone. Like, so that we could finish the end of Act 1. But thinking about the
und deiner und Blicke.
now think about the space before you start.
Und deiner Blicke. Und deiner Blicke Glanz.
And then keep that last ah nice and bright. Blah.
Glas.
Let's go back to Ich will nur da.
Ich will nur da.
Just right before that.
I was thinking there.
Ich will nur da, yeah. Okay, move air.
Ich will nur deiner Lockennacht und deiner Blicke
say no extraneous movement. But for you, I feel like I need some movement.
Okay.
Because I feel like even that, I want to just see you just, just make some movement, just let it out. Just right.
Hochsteiner Blickerglas.
So, I mean, I think we can be too concentrated and then we start to get a little locked down
Inside.
here.
Yep.
So I think, especially if you're in a performance and you feel like I'm a little tense, do a gesture. Whatever it happens to be, no one knows. It's your character, you can do whatever gesture you want. But the purpose of it is really just to let the body release. So, or take a step. If your leg is shaking, make a step forward. It looks like you're very intentional, but it's really just about, getting your body to loosen up. Okay, we will keep on. Thank you.